So after Manel Kape's knockout win over Kiyoshi Hirogoshi, I do believe he will be the next title contender to Joshua Van unless Pantoja can come back before then. But honestly, I'm not that impressed with Manel Kape. Kape's entire game is built around being faster and more athletic than his opponents. He likes to blitz in with quick combinations and jump back out. And he likes to keep his hands low to make his offense harder to read. But I think he relies too heavily on his physical gifts. Against Kiyoshi Hirogoshi, someone who could actually match his speed, Kape was having a lot of trouble in this fight. And the only reason he won is because Hirogoshi made a huge mistake and he overextended on an attack and got caught with a counter hook that put him away. That's why I don't view Kape as an especially technical fighter, and on paper Joshua Van should beat him, but despite that, this matchup is still very scary. I think Joshua Van is probably the best pocket boxer in the flyweight division. His combinations, counters, and hand speed are all elite. The problem is that he can be very hittable in those exchanges. Sometimes he'll intentionally eat a shot to land a bigger shot of his own. Against most flyweights, that's fine, but against someone with the power that Manel Kape has, that might be a terrible idea. Another concern is that Van can be very vulnerable when he's forced backwards. The only loss in his UFC career came against Charles Johnson. Johnson pressured him with a double jab and this ran Van back, and then Johnson landed a clean uppercut that dropped him. Kape is very good at creating those exact situations. He uses his speed and explosiveness to force his opponents onto the back foot and then catches them when they're in a bad position. Now, Joshua Van absolutely has power, but he's still a flyweight. He usually has to land a couple of clean shots before his opponents go down. Kape, on the other hand, hits like a featherweight. That's why I worry that over 5 rounds, Joshua Van could eventually get caught. Now, Van doesn't overextend on shots. He picks his shots carefully, and from boxing range, I think he has a massive advantage. In my opinion, Kape's only realistic path to victory is a flash knockout. The danger is that Kape has made a career out of winning fights when he is losing by landing a perfect shot. And Joshua Van has been in a couple of vulnerable positions that I think Kape could easily take advantage of. For Joshua to win, he needs to keep Kape on the back foot, stay disciplined in the pocket, and attack Kape's lead leg with oblique kicks to slow his movement. As long as Joshua can see Kape's offense coming, I think he'll be fine because his counterpunching is genuinely elite. But Kape presents a unique challenge. Joshua has never fought somebody with Kape's combination of speed, power, and his low-handed style. This is really unknown territory for Joshua, so I can't predict for sure how Joshua is going to handle this. For right now, I still have Joshua winning. I think the skill gap between the two is significant, but Kape genuinely has scary power for flyweight that doesn't even make sense. Who do you think wins this, Joshua Van or Manel Kape?